Okay, so welcome to step number 8 and step number 9 of glycolysis. So in this step, what would happen here? So you can see that step number 8, 3 phosphoglycerate will be turned into 2 phosphoglycerate. So what would happen? Why the number is changing? Well, you can see here that the phosphate group is moving from carbon number 3 into carbon number 2. So they're just moving. The only thing they do now is to be moved. So the enzyme you need is mutase. Okay, what is mutase? Enzyme that carry out the mutation? No, it's a movement. Enzyme that carry out the movement of something inside. So mutase is the enzyme that will move a group inside of the same molecule. So there's a difference between kinase and mutase. Kinase, like it's moving the phosphate group from somewhere else into a molecule or to remove it. Both way works. Mutase, they work on the same molecule that has already existed, and they just move the functional groups into a different position on the same molecule. Okay, that's mutase. So they carry out mutation, you can say that, or movement. So they're moving this one from number 3 to number 2. It cannot really jump into number 1 though, I think. You cannot really do that. Okay, so what will happen here is you have 2 PG, 2 phosphoglycerate being formed. And then we move on to step number 9 when this 2 PG is turned into the second high energy intermediate. It's called phosphoenol pyruvate. Wow, pyruvate sounds familiar, right? So what would happen here is that there's a dehydration reaction and there's a removal of water. D is to remove, hydra is water, of course, a removal of water in here. Enzyme we need is enolase, which is the enzyme to turn the N, which is double bond, and ol, which is the OH group. They can turn a double bond into OH groups, or from OH group to double bonds. I mean, both way works. So here, what would happen is that there's going to be a double bond formed between this C, and the OH group's going to disappear. It doesn't actually disappear, but it just brings together with it the hydrogen out to become a water. And here there's a double bond being formed. Okay, the mechanism is complicated and I don't think you need to know it. But this enzyme will transfer between the N, which is double bond, to an ol, which is OH, or from the OH back to double bonds. Both way we work. So now what we have left here is just water and the phosphoenol pyruvate. That's just how it is called. And by the way, I would like to tell you what is pyruvate. So pyruvate will be the result after 10 different steps, after 10 steps. From 1 glucose, you will get 2 pyruvate. And pyruvate is a what? What is a pyruvate? It has 3 carbons and is classified as a carboxylic acid. So it should have a carboxylic group here, COOH here. But it also is a keto acid, which means it has a ketone group. And ketone group has to be in the middle of the molecules. See the bond over here. It cannot be in here, it cannot be in there, because ketone can only be in the middle. So this is how you draw it. 3 carbon first, so carboxylic acid, so C double bond O, OH, and then ketone right in the middle. So you just have to fill in the hydrogen by the end. Let's try it. So first, 3 carbon connected together, carboxylic acid, So C double bond O, OH here, it has to be at the terminal end. Can be here, can be there, but I want to draw it here. So it's a keto acid, so acid group, we're already there. So ketone has to be in the middle of the molecule, so this is the only place. Alright, and then that's it. So you fill the hydrogen in, fill it up with hydrogen. So there can only be 3 hydrogen here, yes, and that's it. This is pyruvate. Okay, hope the video was helpful for you. I'll see you then.